All right, time for dessert. Now, I know this year has been a little different without Nana. God rest her soul.
Gone, but not forgotten. At least she's in a better place now.
Yeah, rest in peace, Nana. But Ashley did some digging around and she found Nana's recipe for her perfectly pumpkin pie, and she made it for us this year.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, thanks, Ashley.
I think you've had a little bit too much wine, Aunt Kathy. Look here. Until I'm passed out topless on the couch, I haven't had enough. Now pass me the wine.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
You all know how it is working retail around the holidays.
Oh, Bethany, welcome. You made it just in time for dessert. Oh, I had perfect timing then because I brought a dessert for us all. I even made it myself. Oh dear, that's so sweet of you. What did you bring? Well, I wanted to do something special for us since this is our first Thanksgiving without Nana, so I made her perfectly pumpkin pie. Is something wrong?
Yeah, something is wrong. I also brought Grandma's pie.
Oh, Ashley, it's fine. You can never have too much pie. Exactly. Now we have plenty to go around. No big deal.
Yeah, totally. Except I specifically remember telling you that I was gonna bring Grandma's pie this year, and you said you were gonna bring carrot cake.
Yeah, well, you told me you didn't have time to make her pie, so I figured I'd make it.
No, I told you that I didn't have time to also make carrot cake, which is why you said you were gonna do it.
Well, I didn't have all the ingredients, and since I work a full-time job, unlike somebody, I didn't have time to go to the store, so I worked with what I had, and that's how I made this.
Yeah, I guess that would be understandable. If you didn't work at Walmart and were surrounded by all the ingredients you need.
I'm busy at my job, Ashley. I don't have time to shop all day like you do.
Which is why I asked you if you needed me to pick up anything for you at the grocery store when I went last week, but you said no because you already had all the ingredients. Funny how you don't have them all now.
Is it really that big of a deal that we brought the same dessert? It's just pie.
No, it is not just pie. It is you always trying to one-up me no matter what the scenario. And you didn't even like Nana.
Yeah, but I liked her pumpkin pie.
You are such a conniving little snake. You are always trying to take everything from me. Just like how you took Mimi Hastings from me in the 3rd grade.
Oh, God, not the Mimi story again. I'm gonna need another drink if I have to sit through this story for the millionth time.
Mimi was my friend, and you just couldn't handle that I was best friends with the most popular girl in school, so you stole my diary, read it, found out she was a bedwetter, told everybody in the school, and then told her that I'm the one that started the rumor.
Well, maybe you should be a little more careful about writing other people's secrets down. Besides, what about Tommy Hastings?
Oh God, not the Tommy story too.
Tommy was my crush for years, and when he asked you if you thought I would say yes to going to the dance with him, you said no, and then you went with him.
Oh, boo-hoo, he was a lousy kisser anyways. I saved you the trouble.
I didn't think he was a lousy kisser.
Just like I'm sure you made a lousy pumpkin pie, which is why I saved everybody else here the trouble of having to taste it.
I'll have you know, my pie is perfect.
Not as perfect as mine.
Well, why don't we put it to a test then?
Oh no.
We'll make everybody here try them both, and then they'll vote for whichever one they think is best.
Girls, I don't think this is necessary. I think that's a perfect idea. Slice it up, Aunt Mabel.
Yeah, bon appetit, everybody.
Okay, now before we do this, I just want to say something. First of all, both of your pies look phenomenal. And second of all, I think it's important that we remember that we're family, guys. And no matter what happens, family always sticks together. Oh, God. Oh, my dining table. My pie.
Sorry, everyone. I guess you were right. I did have a little too much to drink.
You think?
Ugh. Well, did anybody else bring a dessert we can have? You know, if anybody still has an appetite.
I did.
Me too.
I brought apple pie.
So did I.
Here we go again. And you all wonder why I drink.
Yeah, totally. Wait. If you didn't work at Walmart and you were just like how you ruined everything with nope. You told everybody Thanks, Ashley.
What was that?
Yeah, thanks, Ashley. How do I burp?
I don't know how to fake burp.
Yeah, thanks, Ashley. I don't know how to fake burp.
Well, I wanted to do something special since this is our first holiday. I think it's a perfect idea. Slice it up, Aunt Marble. Marble. Slice it up, Aunt Mabel.
I just get too aggressive sometimes.
Pretty sure this is setting a new record for how many times I've talked to my exes in 1 week, but here we go. Well, 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 if it isn't Jerry, back so soon. Got a taste and now you want the whole pie, huh?
Ew.
Oh, God. I'm not here for any pie. We're here because we need to ask you some more questions. Look, I already told you everything I know about you and the homewrecker's baby. You might have told us about Robba and Emma, but you failed to mention where you got Claire from. I'll tell you, but I want something in return. What, does Maury need to get you pregnant too? Wouldn't that be a great episode? Maury, you are the father. Oh, the ratings would be golden. No, I don't need 2 baby daddies. The season tickets to the Maury show, on the other hand. Let me guess. Front row seats? And backstage passes. All right, deal. Yes! Okay, you got what you wanted. Now tell us what happened. All right. Well, my original plan never involved baby swapping. I was just going to walk in the hospital, grab Emma, and sneak away. But after I walked inside, I realized how suspicious it looked for a woman that wasn't pregnant to walk in without a baby and suddenly leave with one. So I needed help from somebody that didn't look suspicious. And that's when I found Eleanor.
Oh my god. I gotta admit, in all my years of nursing, I have not heard that one. That was a good one. I'm not joking. So you seriously want me to steal somebody's baby and pawn it off to you? Yep. And if you do, all this will be yours. Man, well, I could really use the money, and I seriously mean that. I cannot just take somebody's baby. Do you know what happened to my job and this hospital if a baby just disappeared? And what am I supposed to tell the parents? You really think they won't notice their baby's gone?
I realized she was right, and there was no way I was going to get away with it. I decided to leave and was about to call Robin to tell her I couldn't do it when I saw somebody in the lobby.
Hello, is anybody here? Hello? Seriously, where is everybody?
Hello?
Oh, finally. Do you know where everybody went?
Oh, well, Is that a baby?
Yep, somebody dumped her at the fire station. Guess her parents don't want her, so I'm bringing her in for a medical evaluation.
Wait, so the parents aren't in the picture, like, at all? They just gave her up?
Yep, nobody even saw who dropped her off, so who knows where she came from.
It was at that moment that I thought of a plan B.
Oh, well, I can take her off your hands. I work here.
You do?
Yeah, don't mind the clothes. It's my day off and I just had to drop something off real quick, but I know where to take her.
Are you sure?
Yep, I was actually just chatting with one of my coworkers in the break room, so I'll just pass her off to her. He was a little hesitant, but ultimately, he gave me the baby. And then I brought her to Eleanor.
Here, now you don't have to steal anything, just switch. That way, the parents won't realize anything's missing. Got it? You said 20 grand, right?
Yep, and all of it will be all yours once you bring me the other baby. Eleanor walked off, and when she came back, she handed me Emma, and I handed her the cash. We went our separate ways and haven't spoke since.
So wait, who are my parents then?
I don't know. Like I said, you were dumped off at a fire station. It could be anybody.
So that's it? I don't get to know where I came from or who I'm related to?
Sorry, kid. That's all I got. So you guys are gonna have to figure this out on your own. Anyways, I better get going, and please don't come back. But if you do, bring me food.
Oh, I can't believe this. I feel like I don't even know who I am anymore.
I'm really sorry, Claire. I know this must be really hard for you.
You know what? Let's go to the police. They'll help us find your birth parents. Really? You mean it? Yes, it was wrong of me to go searching for Emma without taking your thoughts into consideration, so now I want to put the energy I put into finding her into finding your birth parents. Wow, Mom, that means a lot to me. Thank you.
Of course, Claire.
Now everybody in the car. We're going to the police station. What about what Robin said though? Aren't you worried about going up against that kind of money? And why should I? They've been recording the whole time, so we have proof. All right, let's go.
Hello, ma'am. How can I help you?
We recently learned that my daughter, Claire, was swapped with my biological daughter at birth, and the ex-wife of this man, Donna, is the one that swapped them. We also learned that Robin Schmidt paid his ex-wife to steal Emma.
Wait, Robin Schmidt as in the billionaire?
Yep. As for Claire, she was dumped at a fire station, so a cop brought her to the hospital, and that's where Donna swapped them. So we're not only here for you to make this right, but to also find Claire's birth family.
And we've got everything on tape if you don't believe us. Right, Mike?
Yep, it's all right here. Wow, this is quite the story.
Yep, and it's all true.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and get started on this for you guys. And
Actually, Don, why don't you let me take the case? This seems a little bit advanced for a rookie like you, don't you think?
man, you always get the good ones, Charlie. But actually, he's right. This guy's been doing this longer than you've been alive, so you guys are going to be in good hands.
All right, quit buttering me up and get back to work.
Will do. Let me know if you need anything. So what's the game plan?
Well, it's going to take me some time to get all the warrants and to go through all that footage you've got there, so expect it to be a while. But you guys can put your contact information down for me, and I'll reach out when I've got some news, okay?
Thanks, sir.
Just doing my job.
Here's my info, sir. And here's the camera. Everything's on there. Thank you.
And like I said, I'll reach out to you guys when I've got something, okay? Y'all have a good day now.
Bye. Thanks once again. Hey, Charlie, I totally forgot my...
You know, I feel really good about this. They were really helpful. I bet Robin was just trying to scare us. We're gonna have this settled in no time. Psst. Hey, isn't that one of the cops? Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, so I don't know what's going on with your guys' case, but I got nosy and did some digging, and while I didn't find much, I did find this missing persons report from 14 years ago, and it matches your guys' story. Let me see that. Newborn baby, green eyes, red hair, and the date that she went missing is the same day she was brought to the hospital. But if her parents dropped her off at the fire station because they didn't want her, why would they file a missing persons report? I don't know, but what's also strange is the paper never properly got filed. It was stashed away in some junk drawer in the back. Why wouldn't they file it? I don't know, but something suspicious is definitely going on, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it for you guys. Anyways, I gotta go. Keep the papers because I made copies. Bye. This is weird, guys. Yeah, but that report could be anybody. It's a big city. You really think that was the only baby that went missing that day? I don't know, but the person who filed this report might. And what do you know? Name, address, and phone number are all listed. All right, off to harass another stranger we go.